So what had happened was I happened to go to Lumberjack because I needed some wiper fluid. But I also just kind of wanted to take a peek and see what they had as far as the plants go. So I was looking at the plants, and you see the butterfly bushes were on sale. And there was a color that just looks so gorgeous. I was like, oh, it's so beautiful. I think I called it margarita something or other. But it was so beautiful. And I was like, and they're on sale. So I had to buy one because, after the sales are done, they might destroy the plants. So you have to rescue the plants. So you see, I brought the butterfly bush home. And then I couldn't decide where I wanted to put it. So I said, Tam, where are you going to see it most often? Because I had some different ideas of where to put it. But like some places were too crowded, and some places I wouldn't be able to see it. And I said, well, I want to be able to see it every day as I'm walking around. Okay, so where can I put it? Then I remembered that we had moved a birch tree last year, and it was all by itself. And I remembered that I said, I've always told you guys, don't plant trees by themselves. Plant trees with friends. And this one really didn't have friends. Well, it kind of did because it had pineapple sage, which is like a red tubular dude that hummingbirds like. And so it had friends, but those are annuals. And so they don't always, they're not there all year round to block the wind or to catch the water. And I was like, ooh, I got the perfect place. And so that's why I put this gorgeous butterfly bush right up near the birch tree, but not right up against the birch tree, because the butterfly bush is going to grow between 4 and 5 feet tall and 4 and 5 feet wide. And so I said 5 feet divided by 2. So I planted the butterfly bush about 2.5 feet away from the trunk of the birch tree, and it will fill in the space very nicely. It will also slow down water. It will shade that birch tree's roots, which is a good thing, and it will give some friendship to the birch tree, because that's what I always say is plant trees with friends. Now, the birch tree does have some friends. I do put pineapple sage, which is a tubular flower. I do put pineapple sage there that the hummingbirds really love. But it is an annual, so it doesn't come back every year. I do leave them up over the winter so that there are stems and branches and stuff that will, again, like slow the water down so that the birch will get the water that it wants, and it keeps the soil cool and protected. But those friends are temporary. And as an aside, I like to, you can see in the back of that picture, there is a pot hanging in midair from a bamboo stick. Well, you see, it's like this. If I put sticks near the plants, around the plants, the chickens don't have a chance to, or an opportunity to scratch the young plants right out of the soil. So as those plants get bigger and bushier and taller, I can start removing the sticks, and the chickens will lose interest because there's nothing for them to scratch. So I told you all this to tell you that it's never a good idea to go to Lumberjack right now just to look for wiper fluid. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.